Hello, all of my friends and homies. I'm back. It has been a very long time. I have been busy. I've had a couple of life changes, significant life changes. I'm in my new apartment. Yay! And it's been so much more peaceful. I'm still decluttering. I'm still kind of rearranging things around to the way that I want them, but life is good, and I hope that it has been the same for all of you. So, my fixed signs, this would be my Taurus, my Scorpio, my Aquariuses, and my Leos. What's up, y'all? We're going to start with you guys first because we are in fixed sign energy. We are in Taurus season where it's all about getting things done and, maybe enjoying a few pleasures in life. You know what I mean? Taurus is ruled by Venus, which typically deals with matters of money and matters of pleasure. And also matters of love, but that's not important to some people. So we're going to pull an oracle card for you for this season, for the month of May, all the way through 1 June. So we're going to take a look at what is currently happening. We're going to look at the external forces in the spiritual realm and the physical realm that may be influencing your situation. We are going to look at what's guiding the situation, and we're also going to look at what is protecting you or what is being protected. So first, we're going to start with the oracle. I'm going to cut this in half, being led to, and oh, look at that, full moon in Aquarius energy, more fixed sign energy. Show the world the real you. I feel it's not everybody, but most of you have problems with vulnerability. And spirit is influencing you, especially during this eclipse season, to do something different. When was the last time that you shared something with a loved one without shame? When was the last time you've done something for yourself, be it a guilty pleasure or just a hobby that nobody knows about? When was the last time you did that? And why would you hide that? Why would you hide that part of you? These are questions that must be asked. But vulnerability is definitely being asked of you, which I know almost every fixed sign in here is like, excuse me? Especially my Aquariuses. They're like, what's this vulnerability nonsense we talking about? So we're going to talk about it. So this card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. I feel like this is you keeping someone else at arm's length. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. So, get out of your head and into your heart. Fixed signs. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Get out of your head and into your heart. Because whether you realize it or not, your true self is what becomes a blessing to others. The interactions that you have, the energy that you bring to the room, the bonds that you create, all of this is done by being undeniably and honestly you. So we're going to take a look. I've already shuffled, so we're going to take a look at what's happening now, what's happening in the spiritual, what's happening in the physical that's influencing this situation. We're going to look at what is guiding the situation, and we're also going to look at what is protecting or being protected in this situation. I'm going to try to move these cards around so y'all can see. You may not be able to see them all, but that's okay. And it looks like another one wants to come out too. I didn't see that. Oh, look at that Leo energy, the sun. The sun is about truth. It's about healing. It's about having fun, happiness. You see these boys are here having fun, tugging on the flag. Why wouldn't you have fun in everything that you do? You are too much in your head about whatever this situation is. Speaking of, let's take a look. Ooh, the Justice card. Libra energy. You guys may be dealing with the Libra or something like it. But this is about, some of you guys are trying to have a balanced and fair approach to this situation. This, you may come across as trying to be fair, or realistically, you're trying to get something out of this. I don't know if you see, but it is a king and a pauper, two completely different people appealing to justice about whatever situation that just happened. And so it's almost as if for some of you, you're trying to satisfy a specific need or a specific side of yourself, or trying to find a happy medium with something or somebody or with work about how much to give and how much to not give so that it's fair for you and everyone else. But is it really fair? Or are you using that as a cover-up to not be vulnerable with someone? Are you using that as an excuse to hide that part of yourself, right? Because you think that would be best for everyone else. Is it though? What's influencing this in the spiritual realm? Let's see what spiritual forces are. Oh, look at that. More air sign energy. Aquarius, come through. I need you to stop taking over this reading. So, Queen of Swords. Normally, the Queen of Swords has her sword out, and it's almost like she's like, come at me, bro. But now, she sees there's a butterfly up here. Right here, on the tip of the sword. Very gently. So, spiritually speaking, you may be receiving downloads, insights, random thoughts, whatever the case may be, but it is elevating your train of thought. That is what Spirit is trying to do. Pay attention to any signs, synchronicities, weird dreams you may be having, because those dreams aren't random. There are hidden messages in every dream that we have. And it's up to you to try to interpret those messages. Now, of course, if you need help, reach out to someone who may know about that. You know, Google symbolisms of different animals you may remember. Whatever floats your boat, right? Just do your research. Get a dream book. But what is happening in the spiritual realm is your spiritual self is actually being elevated, and it's trying to pull you along with it. And you are ignoring it, my dear. You are completely ignoring it. But this is all about elevating your mind, creating new thoughts. This is Spirit bringing you new ideas and new ways of thinking. So what's happening in the physical realm? What are these external forces that are influencing the situation? Oh, were we not just talking about vulnerability? Water sign, energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So, instead of being vulnerable with others, you are drinking from your own cup and not sharing. Understandable, right? We all need our alone time within reason. But this is overindulgence. This is This is keeping you in one spot. This is keeping you stagnant because you're hiding this part of yourself all to yourself. You're keeping the blessings to yourself. How are you supposed to help grow the community? And I already hear right now what the community ever did for me. Now we are all a part of the collective and the community, and we can't always drink from our own cup, because how do you know that your cup is what you need for your current situation? What if there is someone out there who has a kind word or a blessing or an opportunity for you, but you are too busy hiding your talents, hiding your thoughts, hiding your ambitions, hiding your emotions? Those opportunities are passing you by. The more you do this, what is guiding the situation? My. What is guiding the situation is this. The Queen of Wands. There's a lot of people here, and I don't want to dive too deep into it, but we have air sign energy. So we have a Libra, and I always read the Queen of Swords as Aquarius. We have the Knight of Cups, who I sometimes read as Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is fire sign energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is about growing into your power. This is what is guiding the situation. This is about you being you and you owning that. She has the salamander here, which represents the element of fire. And it also represents power. The black cat, luck. I know a lot of people in the Western world thinks that black cats are unlucky, but actually they represent luck and power, spiritual power, magic. This is you in your throne. Spiritually, this is where you are meant to be. This is where you are. Why are you hiding your power? Eventually, if you shake up a Coke bottle, it's gonna burst when it opens. It's gonna burst. It's time to start showing people what you can do. It's time to start putting yourself out there. You have the gifts. You have the talents. You know you could do it better than somebody else can. But you don't say anything during the meetings, and you kind of sit back and watch. Why? When you can help those around you and completely make a situation better, why would you do that? That's what's guiding you. Or that is what's guiding this situation. You're afraid to show your power. Some of you are. At the bottom of the deck, what is protecting you and what is being protected? Oh, my dear. The Four of Pentacles. No matter how hard you try to hold on to something, change. Mr. Death, change always comes through. So you, my dears, are trying to protect everything you have, your knowledge, what you've known for a long time. You know, you're not trying to embrace anything new. Some of you, not all of you. You are trying to hold on to what you are used to, and Mr. Death is here to say, no, it's time to change. It's time to bring all of this to an end. And your resistance to change, which is such fixed sign energy. So fixed signs are the stability of the zodiac. You guys in your individual elements, earth, water, fire, air, are your constants. You don't do change. You do stability. You don't do change. Well, I should have been more specific and asked what is protecting this situation, my friend. You are holding on to so much. Let's see what is actually protecting your situation. Well, actually, that is what's protecting your situation. Woo! Mercy. So, let's figure out what the challenge is for you so we can take a look a little deeper. So let's see what's crossing you and crossing this situation. What's the challenge? What's the current challenge? And then we're going to see what you need to do to overcome it. Oops. What is the challenge? Okay, so 2 flew out. We have the 3 of Cups, which you can see there is a joyous celebration there. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Number 9 represents what? Change. Transformation. And the number 3, this is about community. You're having a hard time trying to balance self, your growth, your desires, your wants, your dreams. This is kind of giving me 9 of Cups energy, but your stability, you're having a hard time balancing your independence with community, with being surrounded by others, with learning and growing and sharing yourself with other people. You are trying to balance the things that you want and also learning how to be vulnerable. That is the challenge, my friends. Spirit is saying you can do both. You can absolutely do both. Why wouldn't you be able to do both? And maybe I can understand it. Pentacles energy is all about tangibleness, right? You fix signs. You want to see things in the material. You care about things, basic needs, food, water, shelter, building generational wealth, etc., etc. You love your work. That's fine. Some of you are you're focused on that. But others of you also, you want this, right? But you don't want to put too much into this because sometime in the past, the community has not been very kind to you. You keep people at arm's distance, which is what we talked about, showing the world the real you. You've shown the world the real you probably a long time ago, probably in your childhood, probably recently in this situation, and maybe someone wasn't ready to accept that. Well, then they're not worth you. They didn't know how to appreciate a good thing when they saw it. I am just moving this camera around. I'm so sorry. Trying to get comfortable. Let's see how you can overcome this challenge. My fixed signs. Let the changes happen. Here comes the Tower. Spirit said, whether you like it or not, change is coming. No matter how hard you try to hold on to it, baby, the Tower has already fallen. The king is dead. There is absolutely nothing you can do to stop this. You just gotta go with it. Be you. This is Scorpionic energy. We got a little bit of everybody here. I like this. Evenly balanced. The Tower is about events, enlightenment, it's life-changing moments, right? This is a tower and it's falling. And there's a lot of chaos and everything going on in this, but you know what? Maybe it needed to fall. Maybe the change needed to happen. And that seems to be the theme recently with this solar eclipse that just happened on April 30th, is that we all need to release our fear and go with it. So Spirit said, how do you overcome it? Well, whether you like it or not, the changes are coming. Which is very typical of Spirit. At least when I'm working with the tarot, the messages are always very blunt and my readings are never very long. And typically I ask people if they do want more, into their specific situation. You're definitely going to have to hit me up for a reading, which I am offering internal readings this month, all the way through January 30th. My internal energy reading, which goes from $33, what it normally is, to $25. So you guys are getting it discounted. Get it while you can, because during the month of July, I will not be available for readings. So, my friends, that is your message. I am so happy and excited to be back with you all and in this community. And I am starting to get a regular schedule now, so you will start seeing more posts from me. I thank you so much for joining me today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, connect with spirit, grow in love, and I wish you well on your reawakening journey. Take care.